Despite being one of the world's leading radar and sensor companies in the world, Saab flies mostly under the radar with its North American headquarters right here in DeWitt.
Just down the street from us. But today, the company happy and eager to share the latest expansion of its central New York footprint, the opening of its new Aspen Park facility, across the street from the old 481 Sports in DeWitt. Here's some of what was heard at today's big ribbon cutting ceremony.
This is a huge step in our capacity to serve the U.S. customer. That's the biggest thing, right? Right now, the demand for the kinds of products and services that we provide to our warfighters and other stakeholders is through the roof, whether it's air traffic control or any of the other missions that we serve for the U.S. military. Demand couldn't be higher, and so the more capacity we can bring online as fast as we can possibly bring it online, that's what we're out here to do. And so Aspen Park is the next step in that journey. What this building does is it allows us to free up space over at another building on the other side of town here to move our manufacturing operations over there so that we can co-locate engineering and back office support, finance and contracts and those kind of things here on the Collimer campus and let Enterprise be the manufacturing center of excellence that we need it to be.
This is a world-leading company that can choose to invest their capital anywhere in the world, and they're choosing to bring more employees into the Syracuse and Central New York community. That's a win for our region, and it's a win for our country. What's built and manufactured here are critically important products for our national security, and we couldn't be more proud to host this facility here in Central New York.
Some of the stuff we do can be relatively sensitive, and so sometimes we need support from our local government and elected officials, and they've just always been there. So when I look at areas, and I've run projects across the country to establish different operations for different things that we do, when I look at Central New York, it's the gold standard example of the kind of integrated support that we need to build a platform company. I mean, when we started doing this was a relatively small company. Today we're approaching $1 billion a year in revenue, and a lot of that is because of the environment, the business environment that's created here in Central New York with guys like Rob and Ryan and Senator Schumer and Congressman Mannion. It's just always been a very healthy and collaborative place to do business, and I think, you know, from my perspective, that's what you're seeing with some of the growth come in here is as bigger companies and other industries start to realize what you can do in Central New York and the kind of talent that you can attract in Central New York. That's what's driving the growth of the region right now.
When we were pitching Micron, Eric Smith's at the table with us from Saab, saying this is a community that you can grow in. This is a community we're growing in and we're investing in. So I think what Saab has done for Central New York, outside of innovating, outside of employing people and being good neighbors, they've been great ambassadors for this community as well.
We always talk about the companies that are investing here when we are in the process of recruiting new partners to Central New York. I think what you've seen over the course of the last 5 years in particular is Central New York emerge as a premier destination, not just in the United States, but truly in the world for microelectronics manufacturing, advanced technologies, national security technologies, certainly memory and chip manufacturing, and all sorts of other products that go into wireless communications and sensing. Central New York has reemerged as a global destination for innovation and manufacturing.
The company's Aspen Park fills what was once the state's ill-fated film hub. Remember that? The Central New York Film Hub? Well, that building eventually got transferred to the county, sold to them for $1, and then the county sold it to Saab for a few million bucks.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.